Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Capricorn. It's for the week from 13th to the 19th of October. And first I'm going to pull the overall energy and then we will take it from there. It can be any area of your life, whatever needs to come through. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. So let's see what's going on for you, Capricorn, for this week. Wow, you have the Judgment here, Scorpio energy, but this is very spiritual, especially in this deck. It's even called initiation. This is when we are leaving the old way of living behind and we are adopting something healthier, something better for ourselves. Definitely a major awakening here, and even more so because I'm getting the Seven of Swords energy. So some of you have seen through something. There could have been deception, whatever, and it could be the reason why you're like, okay, F it, I'm done. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to choose something else. You could be definitely even exiting some really toxic situations where there was a lot of backstabbing, either it's work-related or even family situations, whatever. But whatever is, actually messing with your peace of mind, with your health, with your, well-being, you're just going to be dropping that, and you should. Okay, everybody should. So if you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from, benefit from. I do upload those members only videos every day, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch for those of you that like what I do. Okay, let's see what is going on. Well, look at this. Lifestyle change, Knight of Swords. What did I tell you? Well, all the knights do bring change, but this is the fastest moving knight, and this one actually talks about lifestyle change. And I believe I just mentioned that the old way of living, you're going to leave behind. You're going to adopt something better. And look at this, how you're feeling. This is the only Knight of Swords, at least that I know in this deck, actually, that has a cup on, you see. So it's very important to see to check with yourself how you are feeling about something here, okay? And definitely, if there was any type of deception, well, you're just gonna cut it out, whatever this was, and no matter how difficult it is, because you just need to feel good about things and to do what's right for you. You need to fill your own cup, okay? A lot of self-love, self-care is coming very strongly from this. Gemini energy, by the way. Yeah, taking a leap of faith. Look at this, the Fool energy. Aries here showing up, major arcana, so already two major arcana here showing up for you. This is about the brand new beginning. You have the number 0 here, so it is just a fresh start here, okay? You're gonna go for it, and you should. Okay, so that's the energy here. Definitely clean slate for some of you. And I do see here something that it's going to be in alignment with your destiny. And some of you, I'm strongly getting here, you could have been really, even your health could have been affected with all this toxicity and all these situations. Here you're going to feel light as a feather, you see. All this heaviness, it's going to be just lifted here, okay? Because you don't have to deal with these toxic people and situations anymore. Well, the Star is here. What did I tell you? A lot of healing. So some of you also apply, if you want, like you do your clearing sessions, your cord cutting, if you're a little bit struggling of walking away from this situation. Sometimes it's not so easy, we're only humans, and we do get attached to people in situations that are not serving us, plain and simple, because we have been there for a while. And for some of you, this could have been a karmic cycle here, okay? It can be, 9 years, even longer here for some. However, the point is you're healing from this and you're moving forward. And I told you, even your health. So also what I'm seeing here that is going to be very important for you, and what are you going to be seeking? It's like-minded people. It's people that actually, brings you just a feeling of, happiness, joy, and people that are going to be very honest, that are going to be, just open-hearted, you see, because you have been dealing with some, I don't want to say the word, but Aquarius energy here, by the way, another major arcana. So definitely big week for some of you. Yeah, you look at this Wounded Warrior. You have been struggling here for such a long time. Luckily, this 9 of Wands here, you have the 10, and that's it. That's where you're dropping. So some of you are actually in the week that you're gonna go for it, okay? Or at least make a decision, and then maybe you're gonna put this in motion in, next couple of of weeks or so. So, because we are not on the same timeline. But some of you are literally already doing it this week, okay? Some, you're just putting this process in motion because, okay, sometimes it's not so easy to walk away. Some of you maybe also you're going to do your energy work, like clearing session, cord cutting, whatever. But the point is, this is put in motion, okay? You have made a decision here. By the way, judgment does talk about the final decision concerning the past. And that's what you're going to do. Because there was a lot of toxicity, there was a lot of deception, there was a lot of, just, let's say bad energy, so that's why this is happening. Yeah, and I told you something about like-minded people, about people that are going to be loving, supporting, do that. Whoever brings you joy, that's what's going to happen for you. That's where you're going to go. And if you have currently somebody like that, well, make sure that you hang out more with this person or people, because that's going to help you through this transitioning period, because some of you are going through that. Now, some of you are going to be very successful, for those of you that this is maybe work related, but elsewhere, or just, doing something in a different way. Some of you, maybe it's time to do something on your own, to start your own business, anything like that could be very successful here. Of course, do be careful. These are general readings, they're not personal readings. I don't want people, just dropping their jobs and going and doing whatever. So you first have to be, certain that this is your reading, okay? So that's something that I just want to mention, because sometimes, we do want to be hopeful, and then maybe sometimes we are pushing these readings to be for us, even when they're not, okay? So just be careful with that. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Never try to push the reading, okay? Let's see what else. Yep, something new is coming in for you here, definitely, especially with this Page of Pentacles. Now, this is a student energy as well. So some of you, maybe it's time to definitely either change career or to start new job or to maybe start something on your own, But you have a clean slate here and you have definitely green light from universe with the full energy. Now, this could be a new connection, a new friendship, a new home, whatever else new that you're just starting, because something here you are leaving behind. Some of you, you're going to learn that there is another way to, live. There is another way to your existence, so you don't have to do the things that you are doing currently. You can have a completely different life. You are the creator of your own, reality. So don't forget that. You are the magician, we all are. So just, know that and be aware that your thoughts do become reality, With the Star card, except for all this healing, because for a lot of you, there's a lot of healing here. This does talk about the dream come true. So just make sure that you're manifesting and you're setting your intentions, and don't worry, it's going to happen as long as you're willing to walk away from whatever you need to walk away. Well, another major arcana, I'm not surprised at all. You have the Hierophant. Now, that's something really fated here. This one represents the Taurus energy here, but this is about either soul contract or calling, You might have a calling here, some of you. Or this is, something here that is going to be long-term stable, either in the form of, friendships, romantic, even marriage here could be happening. For some of you, something around the family. It could be also work-related, like very good career, very stable. Or even if it's your business here, but this is something that it's meant for you and you're going to feel good in this energy, and this does promise something that it's going to last, okay? So whatever this is, it is part of your destiny, especially combined here with the Star. And yes, you do have a loving, caring energy here with the Queen of Cups. So some of you, definitely, if you have a person like this, make sure that this person is around you, because you might need help, okay, and a little bit of support going through this transition. Now, also, this represents a lot of self-love and self-care, okay? So that's something that you need to definitely exercise here, because you have been dealing with a lot. It's time to put all this behind, okay? Now, for those of you that are not having currently somebody who might be supportive, there is a strong indication here that the moment that you decide to go through with this and to drop all this, toxicity, whatever, just right people are going to start showing up in your life. And it could be one very significant person here that helps you. That's the role of the soulmate. They do show up in our life when we need them. It doesn't have to be romance, okay? It can be just when we need, the guidance, even the support, any type of support, okay? And even just hope, this is somebody who is going to give you hope. So this is a very, very positive actually reading. So just go on and do. Yeah, you're doing it. You see, we have the 20, the Judgment, and then we have the 21. That's the World, the last of major arcana. And then we start fresh with the 0, the Fool. So you're completing the cycle and you're starting fresh. And look how happy she is. All these people are, you know, just Greek color. She's golden here. So you're going to be fine, you see. But this is something that needs to go. You're going to leave this toxicity behind. Some of you I'm getting here, you're going to leave the city behind. Well, you know, that could be definitely bringing this healthier way of living, you know. So anyway, just see how it works. Some of you are going to be exiting some corporations that you're working for and maybe going for something smaller, or maybe your business here. Just see how it relates, okay? So I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.